Good morning and welcome to Pepperstone's Currency Market Wrap. Overnight, the US dollar managed to get some ground back that had lost yesterday, especially at those currencies that took the bigger gains out of the US dollar. And one of those was the Australian dollar. It was trading about above 95 US cents yesterday during our session, but really slipped away through the US session, all the way down to around 94.27 US cents. One of the major drivers, other than being a little bit of profit taking, was some really good US data, and it was all mid-tier across the board. Unemployment claims came in at 309,000, and that backed up from last week's 292,000, so 2 good weeks in a row there. We also had really good existing home sales numbers, the highest number that we've seen in about 3 and a bit years, and then that was backed up by the Philly Manufacturing Index, which jumped up to increase to 22.3 points. So really good, solid mid-tier data coming out, and that really just garnered support through the US session for the US dollar. One of the big losers for the night was the pound. It dropped over a cent, and that was off the back of retail sales. It's the first time we've seen a really significant data from the UK come in below expectation, and this was a bad one. We came back around 0.9% of a contraction, and we saw the pound sold off as a result. So it dropped away straight after the announcement and then shed over a cent versus the US dollar. Coming up to today's session, probably going to be a little bit quieter here from home. We've got a Chinese bank holiday today, so that'll take a bit of the steam out of the Asian session. And then we also don't have really any significant data coming out today, so likely to be a flatter day for the Australian dollar and currency trade as a whole through the Asian session. Special note, we do have Bank of Japan Governor Kuruda speaking at lunchtime. It will be interesting to see if we do get any hints about future changes to their current easing policy.